welcome back to my corner of the internet. As you guys can see from the title, we are doing a swatch video of the new Alter Ego Amberglow palette. You guys, it has been a while since Alter Ego has come out with a palette, but I will tell you that I do appreciate that because they're not releasing things nonstop, and I have been loving everything that they have come out with. So this is their latest and their greatest. I'm so excited. So this palette will be released on June 26th. Hopefully I'll have it up by then. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for $24. And as I've always mentioned, you guys, I do have a coupon code. I will put it up on the screen. But if you have a friend or a fellow content creator that you want to support, any discount is better than none. So use their code. You don't have to use mine. Get yourself a discount. At least save yourself on some form of tax or shipping. This is their new one, you guys. How beautiful is this? So this is the box that it comes in. It is gorgeous. I am in love with this one. It comes with 15 shadows, as you guys know, as well as you guys know that it comes always with a mirror, and you can rearrange these if you like because they are magnetic, which is the most beautiful part about this. If you own any other of their palettes, you can mix and match their palettes to create your own thing that you want, which is a bonus because making these palettes and having them like this, I'm pretty sure is not cheap. And for $24, that's amazing. So I'm going to open this up, you guys, so you guys can see it all in its glory. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this is a substitute. That's my new word that I'm using going forward. This is the substitute for the Natasha Denona Golden Palette. Now, the Golden Palette is one of my top favorites because it is a neutral palette. I am not so much of a fan of like the gold, like the yellow gold, but I can live without, I can like live with it in the palette solely because overall the palette, every time I use it, it is something beautiful. So this palette, when I opened it up, I'm like, as you guys know that we are taking too many vacations this year, and I am very, very much wanting to take this palette with me. Like that shade right there is calling my name. This one right here, like these. The only yellow shade is this one that I can overlook. I'm excited. So I am going to swatch this palette first, share with you guys all the swatches, and then I will compare it with the Golden Palette. As you guys know, I'm giving you guys a heads up up front already because I get these comments most of the time when I do these Alter Ego palettes. One, I swatch gently solely to see if there is any kind of, how do I put this? Any kind of, I like to see if the shadow lasts. It can be on your eyelid gently and softly and still show some pigment. You can swatch a palette and really go ham, but that's not how you're putting it on your eyes. Most of us are going to put a soft wash of these shades. Some of them you're going to pack on, some of them you're not. So I always like to swatch softly so then you can see them softly. So if you do see if they're going to last, if it's just going to go away, if I have to build it up, so then you are aware of how the formula is. No, this is not an exact substitute for the Natasha Denona Golden Palette. Obviously, that is more of a luxury palette versus this one. So you're not going to get the same longevity. You're not going to get the same color payoff, but you're getting something so similar in color story, in the finish of it, that who's really going to know the difference? It's you. Use a good base and you're good to go. My top three bases are a paint pot, the MAC Prep and Prime is my top favorite, or the Milani eyeshadow primer. Those are the three coming from a super oily girl. Those are the ones that I trust 100%, and these will last on your eyes. So that's what I wanted to say before I swatch this. So that way it's out in the open and you guys are aware of what I do, how I do it, so I don't get those questions or comments that I often do about the pigmentation of this. It's not the palette, it is the way that I'm swatching them, so then you can see if they're softly able to go on because you're not packing these all on your eyes. So now without further ado, let's go ahead and swatch this beautiful palette. Now, as you guys can see, I could tell you that the very, very light shades have a hard time showing up and they would have to be buildable on them. I really did not feel any of these shadows to be that cream to powder, and my understanding, maybe this one might be a little bit of a cream to powder, but other than that, I really didn't feel, oh, this one as well, sorry. This is the other one that I felt was like a cream to powder. Did this one? Yeah, like sometimes they confuse me. But see, when I dig in the shadow, you can see it a little bit more, and I'm showing you there so you guys can see. You can build these up, but I always like to show you guys a sheer wash of it to see if you can lightly put these on your eyes. Overall, it's really, really pretty. The shimmers is where it's always at for me when it comes to Alter Ego. They're phenomenal. I love that they are sheer, that you can pack them on and build up on them. This color did not disappoint, the one that I wanted to see. That one did not disappoint. It's such a beautiful palette. If you are looking for something that is cheaper than the Natasha Denona one, this is absolutely it. I love how they rearrange the shadows. And again, these are magnetic, so you can rearrange them yourself. So this is what it looks like here. So I'm going to put it side by side to the Natasha Denona one. I'm going to show you a swatch of that one that I already have so you guys can see it compared to the ones that I just did now. All right, so as you guys can see, the arrangement of the Amberglow, sometimes like Alter Ego does such a great job at arranging the palette to make you think of the Natasha Denona or whatever it is that they're substituting the palette for, thinking differently. So it makes you think differently. Sometimes it makes you realize that you might like a palette versus this kind of mumbo jumbo that you get over here. This just looks so much more cohesive, and it's organized in a way that your brain can actually pick out how to do looks with this one versus this one, because it's already all over the place. And if you're somebody who struggles with that, this is something that I love that Alter Ego does. So I am going to just swatch a few of the shimmer shades because I feel like the shimmer shades is where most of Natasha Denona's palettes really pop and stand out and what people most likely go for when it comes to her palettes. So I'm going to try to share that with you guys, because I think the mattes are, some people don't like her matte, some people do, but I feel like the shimmers is like an overall theme that comes along with why people buy her palettes. So I think, I'm doing my best in guessing, but I think like Alchemist and Halo, I think that these are meant to be identical. Oh my gosh, like seriously, Natasha Denona, Alter Ego. You can see, and this is what I'm talking about, you can see that Natasha Denona just has a little bit more pigmentation than Alter Ego, but I feel like you can get to that point with a base, wetting it, packing it on, so on and so forth. So you can achieve it. It's just a little bit more work. Cava, I feel like, is the one that everyone loves. And I think, which one would I say? I would say Ivory might be it. You guys can see, this is Natasha Denona and this is Alter Ego. So Natasha Denona has more of a glistening glitter. It's more impactful. Let me move this. So this one's more impactful and this one has more of a base from Alter Ego. So you get similarities. It's just you get more sparkle with Natasha Denona. Then Nubia, I believe, is supposed to represent Rich. And again, it looks similar, but let's see when we swatch them out. Actually, those look almost identical. Even this one just has a little bit more of a sheer sparkle from Natasha Denona than the Alter Ego. Ooh, that's actually almost identical. That's actually pretty good. And then let's see which other one. This honey one would be Autumn or Aurum. Let's see. The one from Alter Ego is a little bit more cooler tone, and that might be something you might like. This is a lot more golden from Natasha Denona, and the one from Alter Ego has a little bit more of a bronzy brown undertone to it. It's cooler tone, definitely, but it's almost the same, And then we have, let me see, and then the yellow one. This is Alter Ego and Natasha Denona, so Natasha Denona and Alter Ego. So obviously the Natasha Denona just has a little bit more pizzazz, as I mentioned, that she's going to have more pizzazz. So these are the sparkles, you guys. And you can see that you're getting almost the same. Who's going to go up to your eyelids and say, oh, that's not Natasha Denona? If you have that kind of person in your life, you need to get rid of them, because there ain't no time for that. This is like beautiful. Beautifully done. I really, really like this a lot. All right, so this is the part of the video where I always tell you guys what my thoughts are overall and who would I recommend this to. As you guys know, I am a fan of Natasha Denona. For me, because of my oily lids, sometimes the cheaper alternative doesn't last as long as the higher end one, and that's only because I have bougie eyelids. My eyelids are so oily that it breaks down everything. But if I properly prime my eyes, these can last me a good 8 hours. Now, Natasha Denona can last me a good 12 to 16 hours. Yes, I have worn my makeup for that long sometimes. I'll put on my makeup at 5 o'clock and then take it off by 8 o'clock at night sometimes. So I do really test my makeup up, and especially my eye products, because that's where I really love to see, due to the fact that I have very oily eyelids. So this one, I would say it would be just enough for a work day, nothing after work. But that doesn't necessarily mean that goes for you. If you have drier eyelids and you're good and you have a great primer that doesn't, fade or crease, then you're good to go. For me, it's just a little bit harder, and this is why I tend to reach for these a little bit more. As far as the glitter, the shimmer, you guys saw the comparisons. I think it is beautiful. I love Alter Ego's price. I love the fact that you can rearrange them. If you have other palettes from them, pop things out of here, add what you want, and make your own creation. I think it is such a phenomenal job, especially from somebody who is coming from an inexpensive product. The price is, I don't want to say it, but oh my gosh, like they could really hike up their prices on these, because these are so much better than some drugstore palettes that I have tried, and their price point is my favorite. My daughter loves Alter Ego product. I mean, she uses these all the time. She loves the shimmer. She likes the glisten. This is one of our favorite products, and she saw this one in the mail and she's starting to like eyeball it. So I have to control myself, because I really do want to keep this one, but we'll see. She might end up taking it from me once again, like she has done in the past. This is so beautiful, beginner friendly. If you want to have that look and that style of something higher end, this is perfect for it. I don't see anything wrong with this one. I see it for so many different people, younger, older, mature, whatever the case may be. If it's not in your budget to have Natasha Denona, we all know how expensive life is, so I can appreciate something like this for that reason. I know some people get upset when it comes to these kind of products, but there is a reason why it's out there. You can't tell me you've never had an Apple product and bought the cheap Five Below charger for your car, for the extra spare room. There's a reason why there's substitutes around, and it's not just in makeup, it's in everything, in your fashion, in your shoes, in your electronics, in anything you think of, there is some sort of substitute for it. So this is well done. Well done. You have been lusting over the Natasha Denona Golden Palette. It's just out of your price range. This one is really, really good. Give it a shot. Try it out. I'm 100% in love with Alter Ego products. Their palettes are amazing. And as you guys can see, I can't remember the last time I reviewed one, because they take their time to get it right and give you enough time to enjoy the other products that they have and they launched out. I love that about this brand. I love that about this company. I'm not somebody who likes to buy constant. And for me to have this after a while, it's just perfect. It came at the right time, because I want to travel with this one. Not to mention that it comes with a beautiful mirror, so you have everything there that you need when it comes to travel. For me, I sometimes don't want to go with my higher end ones because I'm afraid it's going to break. I'm going to leave it behind. Something's going to happen to it, and it's a lot more expensive for me to replace this than this. I'd rather travel with this one, get exactly what I want out of this, but this is my travel buddy. So I'm really trying to keep this one, because I do want to travel with this one coming up. I really, really do like it. And I mean, just looking at these in person, I'm just in awe at how good they have nailed the tones, the sparkle, the beautifulness, everything that I love about the Golden Palette. And if you don't like warm tones, you don't like cool tones, you want to be right in the middle, this is the perfect palette for you. So I am going to link this down in the description box. I want to thank Alter Ego for sending this over to me. I'm so happy. As I mentioned to you guys, I have a coupon code. It'll get you 10% off. If you don't want to use mine, you want to support another content creator that has a code, by all means, support them. Enjoy it. Get a discount like I always say. Something is better than nothing, and especially in this economy, we can all use a discount. So I will link mine down below. I will have everything for you guys, but absolutely no pressure. I would love to know what you guys think of this palette. So that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave another video of Alter Ego reviews up on the screen if you're interested to see the latest one that I've done before this one. God bless. I'm out.